In this lecture, we are going to go through the keyword research, or more importantly, we're going to go through whether it is that important to go with the keyword research in 2020. And let's just discover the truth behind this and how it actually works. First things first, let's think about what the keywords are and why do you need it. You probably have seen many YouTube videos, people are going through these things and going, yeah, keyword this, keyword that, keywords are very important, keywords are essential. You're gonna see billion different videos about the keywords, etc, etc. But now, let's actually understand what keywords are. Keywords are the data in your YouTube, mainly in your title, right here, in your description, right here, in your tags, right here, and in your closed captions or subtitles, if you want to call this, right here, that actually explains to YouTube what your video is all about. Not to the viewers, to the YouTube. Because viewers are not going to go through the tags. Viewers are not going to go and read entirety of the description. What they're going to see is they're going to see the thumbnails and titles. That's what they're going to see before they are going to get to the video. And all of this that I said, the titles, descriptions, subtitles, tags, this is all for YouTube algorithm, if you want to call it, or YouTube itself, to understand whether what the video is all about. Because when you just created a YouTube channel, YouTube doesn't know what your videos are about. YouTube doesn't know who your videos are going to be good for. They have no idea. They need to understand what your videos are about. And that's your keywords help them to understand. And you need to understand that there are different things like titles and descriptions are far more important for the YouTube keyword understanding than the tags, because you could write anything you want in the tags, and unless you have software like for example for like TubeBuddy or vidIQ or something like that, let me open the vidIQ as well. You're gonna see the vidIQ tags right here. If you don't have such softwares, you're most likely you're not gonna even see these tags. So you need to really well understand that tags are practically have zero impact. But if you use it, it's still not going to be bad for you. It might have some impact, and I would still suggest you to use that. But as far as I know, tags do not affect keywords that much. Your subtitles or whatever that you talk, not the subtitles that you edit, whatever you really talk, because YouTube is pretty good on understanding what you're talking about. Your titles and your thumbnails are far more important for the keywords. How the keyword actually work for YouTube? When you gave YouTube different keywords, YouTube is trying to find out who this keyword will be good for. They're either going to push this these videos with the keywords either through the recommended section, either to the suggested video section right here, or in the search if people are looking for the specific keywords. If they see that people are picking up these videos and they are watching it, they will understand that these videos are good, and then they are going to push this to even more people, but not to every people, but to the same type of people who actually watch this video. And as it grows, if they watch this as well, YouTube's gonna show it even more people, even more, until they are gonna run out of people who is similar to the first audience, and they're gonna show to the different audiences. And if the circle will end, basically they don't have any new audience to show your videos to, the video will start dying down until the new people will start showing up who have the tendencies that they might like such videos, etc, etc. Then YouTube will push this video to those guys as well. That's why you see a lot of videos like, let's say, the year ago, like this one, because YouTube decided that this video might be interesting for me. And even this 3 years ago video, it was not interesting in the past, but it might be interesting right now, so it's pushing it to me right now. That's why you see a lot of older videos. Now as for the keywords and keyword research, it might be very controversial, and just bear in mind with me, keyword research is not important, because YouTube is understanding what your videos are about when you talk in your videos. Only time when keyword research is important, only time that keyword research is important is when you're creating videos that can be searched specifically. For example, top 11 best movie sequels. Who is gonna search for this one? Nobody. The problem with the scaling in RPGs, nobody's gonna search for it. Somebody's gonna search for the Path of Exile review. Yes, this is the searchable video. Somebody's gonna search for Aurora 4X review. Yes, this is the searchable review video. Maybe someone's gonna search for Darth Vader compilation. Yes, maybe somebody will search for it. But nobody's gonna search for it. Undervolting my Intel 9980X XE gave huge results. Nobody's gonna look for it. But as you can see, they still have the views despite not having keywords. But keyword is these two. There's still keyword right here. There are no keywords just scaling in RPGs. Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for this individual to compete with any other people who is using words scaling and RPGs in the words. Yes, but if you're creating videos that can be searchable, for example, how to make a YouTube thumbnail, then yes, you need to go and research keywords. But even though you do this, YouTube understands perfectly the different types of this, different variations of this. For example, how to make a thumbnail for YouTube, not the YouTube thumbnail, or how to make YouTube custom thumbnail, or how to make YouTube thumbnails for free, or how to make really good thumbnails on YouTube, or how to make a YouTube thumbnail with Photoshop, etc. So you see all the variations YouTube will understand. What you will need to do is just to use the words that perfectly describe your video title or whatever the video is. Use it in your title, in your description. Just explain well what your video is. That's all that you need to do. Just explain what it is and how it is, because YouTube is an algorithm, is a program that works in not the way that you think. You cannot trick the YouTube. YouTube knows what your video is about, and YouTube knows who are the people who might like your video, and then they are showing it to them. If those people will like your videos, then YouTube will show it to more people, and then to more, and then to more. If they will not like your videos, YouTube will not show this video to any more people, and next time they're gonna show this video to less people, because they understand that maybe they were wrong. Trials and errors, that's how they do. They're trying. If it works, then they'll continue. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't continue. That's how they work. Now, as for the keywords, actually, if you want to know exactly what type of words that you want to use, or what type of words that people might be looking for, that's a very important thing. That's a different thing that people are looking for. Keywords are important for search. That's what it is. Keywords are important for search, not for recommended, for search. Search is not the majority of the views you're gonna get. Recommended and suggested videos, that's where you're gonna get the majority of the views from. Even though in the beginning it's going to be search. Like probably 99-95% of your views might be from search. For the keyword research, I suggest you to use the YouTube search bar, for example, or you're gonna go for YouTube thumbnail, maybe thumbnail, let's go something like that, and see what people are looking for. So thumbnail tutorial, thumbnail maker, thumbnail size, thumbnail template, that's people are looking for. That's not what words you want to use, that's what people are actually looking for. If we're gonna use a YouTube thumbnail size or something like that, YouTube will understand that you are talking about size and not about creation of the thumbnail itself. Or if you're creating on iPhone, people will know that you're talking about, let's show for YouTube thumbnail iPad. People are looking for it on iPad? Oh yes, people are actually looking for it on iPad, which is very good. And as you can see, a lot of videos are pretty old, and that's actually a very good idea for me. I think I'm gonna create a video one as well, so you can search for it in the future if you're gonna watch this video. Maybe I have created a video about this as well, because a lot of videos are pretty old. Let me see the median age. Yeah, average age in the top videos are 2 years. 2 years. So yeah, that's probably I'm gonna create the video about it. Other thing that you could do, there's nothing better than going just for a search. There's nothing better than just going for the search, so you would understand what people are looking for. And other than that, you can use a keyword researcher, keyword explorer of TubeBuddy. In this case, you can go and launch a TubeBuddy and launch keyword explorer. And if you go for the YouTube thumbnail here, yeah, did I write? Yeah, go YouTube thumbnail. YouTube thumbnail. I just want a YouTube thumbnail. YouTube, yes. Explore. You're gonna see that people are looking. It's practically giving you same stuff. It's saying it's poor and it's worse for myself, but because a lot of people are actually creating videos about this, there is a huge competition, etc., etc. But this program, this software cannot account into everything. They cannot count everything. So they said it's poor because it's pretty competitive, and yes, you could do something else. But still, if you are gonna go with this one, you can still be competitive. Somebody else is still gonna watch it if it's good, of course. So overall, my outtake from everything is this: search, just write the titles correctly, meaning that write what your videos are about. Don't try to be using the a bunch of different random words in your descriptions. Just write with the good descriptions. Where of course we're gonna have, if we haven't had, or before that I think we had it already. If not, I'm gonna create a lecture. We're gonna have a lecture about the descriptions, how to craft it, good descriptions, etc., etc. Use the good tags for the tags. The YouTube, the TubeBuddy and vidIQ will gonna help you a lot. Just search for what people are looking for, whether the videos are old or not, whether you can compete with them or not, and just go for it. Just create the videos about whatever you want and try to do them as best as you can. We are in the advanced section. I'm pretty sure you already know how to do that, and you already know how to do that well. So just go on and create that. And the question, why didn't I talk about this before in the beginning intermediate sections? Because that's not that important. Trust me, what is important is how you title your videos. Now that thing is important, and we're going to talk about this in the future lecture. But the keyword research itself, it is not as important anymore as it was in the past. So this was it for this one. Let's go to the next one.